The smell of pine trees and crisp, fresh air immediately filled the car as I rolled down my window, approaching Pinecrest Lake for yet another time in my life. Growing up, so many memories occurred during our annual trip to Pinecrest Lake in the Stanislaus National Forest in Northern California. Going so many times, every year I gain more knowledge and information about the place that is like my second home. When I think about Pinecrest, I think of the F word, but probably not the F word you're thinking. I think of the firsts that happen, the friendships that blossom, and the family connections that were created. When I reflect on the years of going to Pinecrest, I think of all the firsts that happened and the effect that they had on my life. In Pinecrest, I had my first haircut at the age of 2. I declared my first boyfriend at the age of 5, despite the fact that he was 11 years older than me and thoroughly embarrassed. And I walked into the general store for the very first time. I remember how tall the aisles of the general store were, like skyscrapers in New York, leaving me in awe, wanting to buy the whole store. Friendships grow at the lake as well. I grew up watching my siblings bring their friends almost every summer. I remember looking at my sister and all of her friends, longing to have their Pinecrest dynamic one day. When I was 15, I finally was able to bring a friend of my own. I brought my best friend Elise, who is still my best friend now. And I attribute that trip, disconnected from the rest of the world, for making our friendship strong, and that is the reason that we are just as close now as we were then. Along with friendships, family connections also grow at Pinecrest. Spending quality time with my family is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Every year, we would sit around the campfire, roast marshmallows, and play games, simply enjoying each other's company. But my favorite tradition with my family is stargazing at night on the beach. We would watch an outdoor movie and then sneak on the closed beach, always fearing that the Rangers would catch us on there, and we would look at the stars so close up. These candid moments with my family are indicative of how much this tradition truly means to me. Having the memories of my first friendships and family times is something that will always be close to my heart. Thank you.